You're probably right.
Hey, we should charge like entry fees for any that wants to come down into New Babylon and shit. You know, like tickets. You know what I mean? This make this shit Disney World or some shit. You know what I mean? We did $20 a mother. Oh, but wait, hold on. Currency ain't a thing.
No, they need to bring scrap.
Bring scrap metal. 20 scrap.
Yeah.
Can we accept donation? I don't think we can accept donation.
Oh,
either.
that's outside metal.
It defeats the purpose, guys. Defeats the purpose.
But listen, this brings another important point. That's what I want to talk about, okay? And I don't want the rest of the ones obviously knowing about this. Look, obviously we have businesses on the outside where we distribute some really big things. Okay. For example, Mike, like we're out striking deals. I'm looking to get like millions dollars this Friday. Okay, when we go on Thursday night to Walmart and we come back with the merch. But like, amigo, it don't feel right. Like, what will we do with the money? We like put it in our assets. Like, why we even cutting deals with people keeping that business going, which we have to for the boss, but I feel like we're not committed all the way by doing it. We're like, there's gotta be some solution here.
Well, I could tell you my solution that we kind of came up with.
What's that?
I'm not really hands-on. You know, we kind of umbrellaed the whole thing. Well, there's people at the top who delegated to the people a little bit lower, who delegated to people lower. So we got other people running the whole show for us, if I'm being honest with you.
So you're no longer involved in any way on that?
I mean, I'm one of the people that they call to help with, like, you know, the shit that they get down with. But when it comes to the day-to-day, no. Do you guys have any people that you can kind of lean on for that? Anyone you trust who's not going to fuck you over, not going to try to...
That was me.
Kind of shut them all down, amigo.
I mean,
Jesus.
Shit happens.
Well, not really. Like the gun stuff, like we handled already. It was probably, you know, they were like, the stuff on Fudge was kind of separated.
Well, what do you propose? Were you thinking of
I don't know, like
getting out of it?
Because we were talking about it, right? Like, okay, I'm getting the money, but it's like, if this thing gonna work, we have to be like 100% committed.
For sure.
And I don't want to just like pretend that I'm or committed, and then when I get a call, run out there, like do some business, like I'm still Edgar, not a Babylonian.
Right.
Thing is, though, it's like a lot of money, and there's like it's expected by you know who to deliver.
For sure.
But you're saying you passed it off completely to trusted people.
Yeah, just about. I mean, it completely handles itself. I might get hit up every once in a while, but at this point, the calls or the texts that I used to get to help out, I don't even get those anymore. It's completely self-sufficient.
What do you think?
Did you do that for Babylon?
I mean,
or was that just before Babylon?
That was before. So it worked out perfectly for myself.
Yeah, it just was like you were set up. That's crazy.
So instead of receiving money, is there nothing else they can offer you?
That's another thing, like we're thinking.
Research, any sort of, I don't know, knowledge, right? Whatever. Something that's not like, you know, cash. We don't need cash, right?
No cash, not yet.
No cash. Resources, anything we can look into, technology, you know, whatever.
Unfortunately, even trading isn't going to be great because you're getting it from the outside. You know, you're getting what you provide from the outside. So even trading wouldn't suffice. It would still be going against what we're doing. It's a tough spot.
Anyway, so, you know, the materials that we would need are in the hundreds of thousands. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not even, we can't ask people here to get that kind of material.
And that's another thing, like the material stuff. So you pretty much just give the keys to the business to someone else, in a sense.
Essentially, you know, I don't have the last say on things. I don't have the final say.
What?
What about this? I mean,
well, someone above me does. You know what I mean? And they're kind of pretty hands off as well.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
What if you do the same, Edgar? Once you pass on the business to somebody else, and then you handle the transaction or whatever between the top and that third party. Does that make sense?
We gotta find a good guy though.
No, I think the guy can be sourced. I'm not worried about the guy.
What are you worried about?
Well, initially, right now, what I'm worried about is the way we had our business set up. We had a lot of partners who have grown to expect certain things that we promise. And now that we come here, we no longer have planes, we no longer have boats. So I can't go back and forth. And let's just say all our distributors are starting to get a little antsy and they're starting to knock. And if we can't make do on Friday, amigo, we're gonna have like 5-6 different factions angry with like pitchforks and spears ready to bust in here because they're not getting like what was promised that they pay for. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes like, okay, but what do we do with the cash? Where we getting the scrap? Where we getting the supplies? Like, how the do we do that while still being completely committed here?
Well, I talked to Lang beforehand because I brought this question up. If I bring someone in,
We're
will they
underdogs,
be able
Sebastian.
to?
Bye.
Will they be able to still do their work but be a part of it?
Well, like the obvious answer to that is see, but like it can't go on forever like that. Like we have to come up with solution.
True.
And I just can't have millions of dollars. Like this is, I agree with it. Where
You got a business account?
No. I don't really do shit with the money anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I get you. What if?
I mean, like
You said finding a person won't be hard, right?
no, I don't have any problem finding a guy. I just feel like I just wonder, like I want to put that like thought out there, like how to overcome this thing, and to make it make sense with what we're working on. So, but just telling them like it's weird, we're going out there, we're about to like cut $1 million deals, but we're Babylonians.
I was thinking the same thing. I was just keeping it to myself.
I mean,
Like,
I felt the same way doing business the other day and having meetings about it. Like I'm leaving here and not getting scrapped to go have business meetings. It's just like, I don't know. I
You know,
tried to
like-
have it here, so I felt grounded.
Like, what's the solution? That's what we're talking about now.
We get paid entirely in scrap.
That's what Luciano
Outside
recommends,
scrap.
but that's
You see,
outside
he has a
scrap.
good idea.
Yeah, but
But
listen,
he's
listen. I get that we got to be self-sufficient, right? But there's gonna be an important time where we're gonna have to trade with other people and shit, right? We want that. We want people to come in and trade their shit. So it's gonna have to come from the outside. I mean, right now we're saying, yeah, we don't want outside food, and that's something that we can maintain infinitely, right? As like being self-sufficient with that. But trading is something that I think we're gonna open up to at some point. No?
I agree, and I love where your head's at. I do think that this is temporary until we have the wall built. We have a foundation. But what we're doing is we want to build something we can say, we built this with our own shit, and we didn't get any outside scrap, outside food, outside muscle. Babylonians built this place. So, but I don't have the answer to that question, Lang Dice. But I would agree with you that that's what he's doing, the plan.
Yeah,
Well, that
I
is,
agree.
is like that answer, like it's up to us to come up with. You know what I'm saying? We can't like offload every responsibility to Marduk,
Yeah, agreed.
That's a big decision.
especially
too,
because
though.
this is not his business. Like we're the ones in this business. Like at the start he said like, okay, just do it. Holy shit!
My
God.
Jesus
Fuck was
Christ.
that?
I think Benny just blew up again,
Yep.
testing out those muskets.
So with the
Because like,
business stuff, we were
like he
talking
said,
about
like
specifically
continue,
about the trading.
like the Marduk said, Lang said continue, because if we don't continue, Face Clan gonna show up with nukes and level us.
Mm-hmm.
So we have no choice, but we still need to like make it work with our principles here.
Yeah, it depends. How dirty do you want to feel?
What do you mean, how dirty?
Well, how dirty do you want to feel when you do it? Like, if you go clean turkey, right? Cold turkey, whatever the.
I wanna go clean turkey, man. What if we stage like an explosion, like we bring the shipment, amigo, and then like it blows up and we lose everything?
What if
But
we
then
stage all of
everybody's
our
gonna
debt?
come here knocking for the money that they just gave us.
Yeah, they find out that you're alive down in Babylon. They're gonna come down, level the place out. Level the place out. I think you should finish the deals that you've already committed to. You get paid or whatever. That's fine, and then have a solution for the next deals that come after that. But if you've already agreed to something, I say commit to that.
No, the gun's 100% gonna be delivered. I mean like you know, we quote
Oh, I see
unquote,
what you're putting
like
in.
the print itself like blew up, like in transit. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
You know that shit won't fly.
Okay, I think, okay, so from what we've talked about trading on the horizon to keep it going, that Luciano and Sebas decide, I think in the meantime, we're going to just have to pass it off like Clark did to another and then just handle the very, very top transaction.
Yeah. I mean,
You're still the face. It's just
Exactly.
But you got people going and doing the shit for you, doing the day to day. But if anyone has a big problem, you obviously still have the last call on that.
they don't talk to the top. You talk to the top. They come to you, right?
100%.
Yeah.
And then whatever profits they make those profits. But you hold the connection. You hold all the power. They f you over. You cut them out. Give it to somebody else.
Pass. Done. Okay.
Yeah, it'll take some
I like
time, but
it.
it'll be worth it.
Appreciate you, gentlemen.
Of course.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. Okay, beautiful.